Street style isn't just about what people wear on the streets. It's become a powerful force that's redefining high fashion. Once dismissed as casual or rebellious, urban fashion now influences top designers, runway trends, and luxury labels. From sneakers and oversized hoodies to bold graphic prints, what starts in the city often ends up on couture catwalks. This is the evolution of street style and how it's shaping the future of high-end design. Today we will talk about street style evolution, how urban fashion is shaping high-end design. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. From the streets to the runway. Urban fashion, once dismissed as informal or subcultural, has now become a dominant influence in haute couture. This shift began in the early 2000s when streetwear brands like Supreme and Stussy started gaining recognition beyond skate parks and inner-city blocks. Designers realized that real-life clothing worn in vibrant urban centers reflected a raw, authentic form of style that couldn't be replicated through traditional fashion house methods. As a result, high-end brands like Louis Vuitton, Balenciaga, and Gucci began borrowing urban aesthetics, such as oversized silhouettes, logo-heavy designs, and bold color blocking to stay culturally relevant. Collaborations between luxury designers and streetwear icons became mainstream, signaling that street style was no longer a fringe movement, but a central part of fashion evolution. This blending of styles represents a new era, where the direction of fashion is influenced by the sidewalks more than the salons. 2. Hip-hop and sneaker culture's luxury crossover. Hip-hop's rise in the 1980s and 1990s introduced an unapologetic street aesthetic that celebrated individuality, rebellion, and status. Artists like Run DMC, Tupac, and Biggie wore athletic brands like Adidas and Nike in a way that exuded both edge and influence. This movement soon merged with fashion when rappers began referencing designer labels in lyrics and wearing luxury items with streetwear pieces. Today, hip-hop artists are not only trendsetters, they're collaborators and creative directors for high-end fashion houses. Think Kanye West's Yeezy line with Adidas or Pharrell's involvement with Louis Vuitton. Sneaker culture, once confined to underground collectors, now drives billion-dollar markets and high-end capsule collections. Fashion houses release limited edition sneakers, treating them as luxury items equal to handbags or heels. This intersection of music, streetwear, and luxury redefined what high fashion could look like: diverse, daring, and deeply rooted in urban expression. 3. The rise of designer streetwear collaborations. Designer streetwear collaborations have become the new gold standard in modern fashion. What began as niche projects quickly evolved into headline-grabbing events with limited edition drops selling out in minutes. A turning point came in 2017 when Louis Vuitton partnered with Supreme, signaling that luxury was no longer exclusive to runways. It now embraced street culture. Following that, Dior collaborated with Nike, Prada with Adidas, and Gucci with the North Face. These pairings are more than just branding exercises. They represent a cultural handshake between two worlds. Luxury brands bring craftsmanship and legacy, while streetwear offers relevance, authenticity, and youth appeal. These collaborations have redefined marketing strategies, encouraging fashion houses to embrace scarcity, hype, and social media-fueled buzz. More importantly, they've altered the fashion hierarchy, placing streetwear designers like Virgil Abloh in top-tier positions, leading creative direction for global luxury labels and influencing the next generation of design. 4. Street style's impact on silhouettes and functionality. Urban fashion has redefined not just the aesthetic of high-end clothing, but also its form and function. Traditional fashion once favored structure, precision tailoring, and formal elegance. In contrast, streetwear values comfort, fluidity, and movement, qualities inspired by the real-life demands of city life. As urban fashion grew in influence, so did the demand for oversized fits. Multi-pocketed cargo pants, athletic materials, and hybrid outerwear. These designs reflect practicality and self-expression. High-end brands, responding to this shift, have incorporated these silhouettes into their collections. Hoodies, joggers, and bomber jackets are no longer casual wear. They're high fashion staples. Even fabrics have changed, with technical textiles like Gore-Tex and neoprene appearing in couture collections. The urban lifestyle's fast-paced, adaptive nature is now mirrored in luxury fashion's approach, where clothing must be as functional as it is fashionable. This evolution marks a democratization of style, where comfort and culture walk hand in hand. 5. Diversity and identity in urban influence. One of the most powerful contributions of urban fashion to high-end design is its celebration of diversity and cultural identity. Streetwear was born out of communities that often felt excluded from mainstream fashion. Black, Latino, Asian, and immigrant voices shaped its aesthetic. These cultures brought with them a unique flair, symbolism, and storytelling that turned clothing into an active representation. As luxury brands adopt urban style, they are also embracing the stories behind it. Campaigns now highlight diverse models, designers, and cultural references once considered too niche for fashion's elite spaces. High-end brands like Balmain, Off-White, and Pyer Moss weave social commentary into their collections, addressing topics such as race, gender, and inequality through design. Urban fashion's rise forced high fashion to reckon with its gatekeeping, paving the way for inclusivity not just in imagery, but in ownership, leadership, and narrative. 6. Social media and the democratization of style. Urban fashion and high-end design have both been revolutionized by social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest. Influencers, stylists, and streetwear enthusiasts now have the power to dictate trends faster than ever before. Street style thrives online. Outfits worn by everyday people, photographed on sidewalks or subways, can go viral and influence global fashion houses overnight. High-end designers now look to digital platforms for inspiration, often borrowing directly from trending looks shared by anonymous users. This immediacy and accessibility have shifted the power dynamic. No longer do fashion weeks alone set the tone. Users and micro-influencers shape style in real time. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.